Is Transnistria a dictatorship? Have you ever wondered about the political situation in Transnistria? This self-proclaimed breakaway region has a unique status in the world. It operates independently from Moldova, but its situation is anything but straightforward. The region declared independence after a brief military conflict in 1992. Despite its claims, Transnistria is not recognized as an independent state by most countries. Instead, it is considered part of Moldova. Transnistria has its own government and political system, which is heavily influenced by Russia. The official structure is a semi-presidential republic. The president is elected for a maximum of 2 consecutive 5-year terms. There is also a unicameral legislature called the Supreme Council, with members elected from various political parties. However, the reality is that the political environment is marked by significant authoritarian traits. Elections in Transnistria are not recognized by the European Union and many other international organizations. They view these elections as sources of increased tensions rather than legitimate democratic processes. Reports indicate that there are irregularities and manipulation during elections. For instance, opposition candidates often face delayed registration, and there have been suspicious voting results. In some areas, candidates reportedly received more than 100% of the votes, which raises eyebrows. The government is described as exhibiting superpresidentialism. This means that the president holds extensive power, and opposition voices face numerous obstacles. Media freedom is severely restricted. Journalists often encounter obstruction, detention, and even criminal penalties for reporting that is critical of the regime. This tight control over information aligns with practices seen in authoritarian governance. Transnistria's government relies heavily on Russian subsidies and military presence. This external support helps maintain its political and economic stability. However, it does so without the backing of democratic legitimacy. The unresolved conflict with Moldova contributes to the persistence of this authoritarian regime. The government prioritizes maintaining control and loyalty through various means, including providing free energy supplies and controlling information. From a post-communism perspective, one might view Transnistria's governance as a continuation of a centralized political system. It resists liberal democratic reforms and Western influence. Instead, it aims to preserve a Soviet-style order with strong state control and alignment with Russia. This perspective highlights the regime's focus on stability and social order, while acknowledging the limitations on political freedoms. In summary, while Transnistria has formal institutions that resemble a republic, its political system operates with strong authoritarian features. These include concentrated presidential power, limited political competition, controlled media, and dependence on Russia. These factors collectively characterize Transnistria as a dictatorship in practice, despite the presence of electoral processes and legislative bodies. The frozen conflict context and the legacy of post-communism shape the persistence of authoritarianism in this region.